Meanwhile, unions always knew they had a friend in the next president. Now they have an even bigger one in the next president's likely labor secretary. She's pro-union California Congresswoman Hilda Solis. The president-elect expected to formally tap her tomorrow, a woman well steeped in union politics. In fact, you might say it's in her DNA. Her dad was a big union honcho for the Teamsters. So good for unions, very worrisome, though, to one Mark's mix. Mark is with the National Right to Work Committee. Mark, why are you concerned?
Well, Neil, this Department of Labor has a lot of power over individual worker freedom and individual worker rights. And Hilda Solis has demonstrated in Congress that she is a 100% proponent of the AFL-CIO's positions in the legislature. And she's an advocate of forced unionism, has been in the state Senate in California, has been in the United States Congress. And we think with the power that the Department of Labor has over individual worker freedoms, it's going to be a sad day for those 93% of private sector workers in America who are not covered by union contracts.
All right, so labor secretaries typically are seen close to labor anyway, but this is one of the few times where they're steeped in the union pool. Why or could that make any difference?
Well, first of all, I think this is probably step one or step two of what is a major payback for organized labor for spending up to about $1 billion in dues money and general treasury monies to help elect this Congress and this president-elect. So paybacks are coming for organized labor. There may be some legislative setbacks for them, but this regulatory regime and the regulatory power that the Department of Labor has, for example, can be a huge weapon to coerce more workers into unions. For example, we do know, good news here, Neil, that the budget will be cut at the Department of Labor in one department, and that's the Office of Labor Management Standards, which actually is the watchdog of union corruption. Since 2001, this particular agency has basically made almost 900 indictments on embezzlement and corruption charges in unions, over 800 prosecutions, and this is the one department in the Department of Labor where Democrats are recommending a budget cut. So you can, your viewers can feel happy that there will be a budget cut.
But what about the secret ballot issue and all this other? Do you think that this has been given a green light despite all the problems with unions and the auto issues and all? You think that they are still, no pun intended, in the driver's seat?
Well, look, the secret ballot election issue is a very serious one for America's workers. The idea is that they want to strip American workers of the right to have a secret ballot election to certify unions. Interestingly enough, the hypocrisy meter goes off the scale here for the future Secretary of Labor when in February of 2007, when the Hispanic caucus was having a vote over their leadership in a very hotly contested battle, Hilda Solis was one of the 4 congresspeople that asked for a secret ballot to keep the pressure and coercion off members of that caucus when they voted for leadership. But now she's coming back, and she's voted consistently to strip that secret ballot protection from America's workers. There's a real disconnect there, Neil.
I wonder how she felt on these trade deals, but I guess we'll get into that. Mark Mix, thank you very much.
Glad to be here, Neil. Thank you.